Strategy 16, set boundaries. If you do not set boundaries, people will walk all over you. Setting boundaries is normal and natural, guys. For some of us, it have not been that way because we hadn't learned that. We may have grew up in an environment or found ourselves in a space where we have allowed people to come in and walk all over our life. We give them permission to do so without even saying it, non-verbally, because you didn't say it verbally, you didn't set any boundaries. And if you give people that much power, you lose yourself and they don't even know who you are. They don't even care. You have to this is the self-love. When you love yourself, you have boundaries and you have values. Other people will learn to respect you because you respect yourself. And they would know that they can only go but so far. You're not going to go over this threshold, right? It stops right here because you set up a boundary that says, this is my space. This is where I'm going to feel safe, secure, and love. And you're going to respect it. And if you can't, then you can't enter into this inner court. You can't. Strategy number 17. Saying no. Remember I talked about that earlier? Saying no. Oh, how powerful is that? When I learned how to say no, oh my God, it opened up a whole new world. And that it was okay to say no. And for me, because I love people so much, I used to care more for their feelings and how I'm gonna affect them so much that I neglected my own feelings and emotions. And that is not healthy. So when I learned to say the no, that it's okay to say no and not spend too much time being fixated on, oh God, I hope they're gonna be my friend, especially when I was younger. I hope, we still gonna be able to, have a friendship and I'm not gonna lose. After a while, when I really love myself even more, I didn't worry about that stuff. Because to me, if you're a really good friend, you care about me as well. And you care about my self-love. And you respect my no. Because it's coming from a place of love. No is not a bad thing all the time. It's just like, no, I can't. That's self-love. Again, you know what? That's also a boundary. You're not going to allow somebody to walk over you and take advantage of you. Because sometimes people expect you to do whatever they want you to do. And you saying, now I may shock people at first. They're not used to you. If you've been that yes person, you're not going to get used to that. That's okay. You get used and get comfortable with saying no. And you can say it in a loving way. And if they have so much of a problem that they can't take that, they don't want to be around you, then you know what? At this season of where you are, they can no longer serve you and you have to let them go, which goes back to another strategy that we mentioned, right? Saying no, a healthy habit. Nobody has any right to your time and attention without your permission. Okay. So saying no, I'm saying is a healthy habit. It might be a little typo there. But anyway, let's get into the practice of saying no. Let me just give you a few little strategies here, or a little questionnaire actually. Learning to say no to avoid feeling obligated. I want to know if this is you, and you can pick whatever answer you want to pick for you. Learning to say no to avoid feeling obligated, right? Sometimes we need to do that. Or feeling like, somebody's puppet, or feeling devalued or ignored. How well do you do this? A, you do this well, successfully. You're doing okay with this. You need to learn how to say no more. You need improvement, or you're not doing it at all. Ask yourself that question. This is an introspective moment. This is how you go inside yourself and you evaluate and analyze and assess what you need to do and what changes you need to make. Tell yourself, I love me. Do you tell yourself you love yourself? Like standing in the mirror as well and go, I love me with all that I am and all that I've gone through. I love me. I mean, say it until you believe it, etc. Practice self-love, or practice this. I'm great at this. Learn to embrace your strengths and value and things that people say. Sometimes you don't believe it, but other people are telling you they're not lying to you. Well, most of the time they're not lying to you. But and say, I'm great at this. So you're getting in the practice of building up confidence. It's okay to say, I'm good at this. I'm an expert at this. Being an expert and being a specialist don't mean you're perfect and you do something right all the time. It just means that you're very good at doing a certain thing and you have a lot of knowledge about a certain thing. Embrace that. I understand this. I have a lot of knowledge about this. I am good at doing this. I specialize in this. So some of you have to get into the practice of doing that. Now let's see, where do you fare at this? A, doing well at this, telling yourself you love yourself. You're doing okay. You need improvement, or you're not doing it at all. Last part. Do you hang around individuals who love you and reciprocate good deeds and add value to your life? You doing this well? Because, again, you have the power to make changes in your life, to surround yourself around people who are for you and people who serve you, then the opposite. You're doing okay at this, you need improvement, or you're not doing it at all. So assess these things. Do your self-audit and figure out what you need to do to make changes. Strategy number 18, we're almost done. Sleeping well. Sleep well. Nothing is more nourishing and rejuvenating than a good night's rest. Let me tell you how much I value this, because I don't have the best sleep these days, because I just happen to pop up a lot of times in the middle of the night. Nothing is bothering me. I'm just popping up and I can't go back to sleep. And it's like, oh, my sleep is broken. Anyway, but I know the value of having good sleep is good for your brain, your mind, your ability to recall, to memorize things, to feel rejuvenated and all that stuff. Make sure you get appropriate rest every single night. So it's still a goal. You may not hit it every time, but it's a goal that you practice. Strategy number 19, treat yourself, right? I talked a little bit about it. Whether it is a massage or a walk in nature, buying yourself something of high value. Treat yourself to what you really want. You deserve it 100%. You got to know it for yourself. Then you can convey that to others without even having to do it verbally. They just see it in action, and they see the value in you, and they will want to treat you and give you the best of things, okay? Strategy number 20, this is our last strategy. Fortify and feed your soul, spirit, mind via or by reading the Holy Scriptures. You got to feed your spirit. You got to build up that inner man. That's the work you do on the inside. Inspirational books you can read to feed your spirit, your soul, and your mind. Listen and watch motivational, inspirational, spiritual podcasts and films and whatever, or do, participate in workshops like this and master classes like this, so you can always feed your spirit good and positive things. Surround yourself with confident, self-loving, and positive people. When you put yourself in that type of circle, I'm telling you, it's contagious. You start loving yourself more. And so you're surrounding yourself by other people who feel the same way, like-minded people. It's very powerful to be in a room or be in a space or an environment with like-minded individuals. Now, I told you I want to talk to you about some services and products that I have. So I want to introduce to you again one of my newest ebooks, Inner Joy, because you can definitely download it. Inner Joy ebook. And signature workshop I want to talk about real briefly, and we're done here. The signature workshop is the Purpose Passion Finder workshop. Love that workshop. I got some people enrolled in it right now, and they're going at their own pace. Here's my ebooks. I said you get 2 into 1, right? How to manifest inner joy and gratefulness, the God factor, because you need, when you find out who you are in God. Manifest joy and gratitude, gratefulness worksheet journal. So you get 2 for the price of 1, because I had the book by itself $15, but I said, let me throw in the worksheet journal that you will have, where you can record your work and what you're doing and how you manifesting all the tools and strategies that you're getting. You can reinforce it by having the worksheet and doing the work in the worksheet. So go to Get Your Life Back Academy is where you can download the book and the ebook and the worksheets. And the masterclass I have for this as well. Are you ready to learn how to, this is the benefit you get from that ebook and worksheet, help you make a commitment to develop new habits, transform your mindset to live life with more joy and an attitude or gratitude. Another benefit is the joy, gratitude, gratefulness, new habits worksheet that is included. You will have that to do more work. I love that. People love the worksheets and they like the ebooks because they can continue in their journey of learning these new habits and enhancing their quality of life and having a tool to help them do just that. Now let's talk about my Purpose Passion Finder workshop. Love it, love it, love it. Purpose Passion Finder workshop real quick. Let me go to the website so I can read a little bit of the description to you, because it's just too much for me to just try to go into right now, to be honest. Here we go. Get Your Life Back Academy. Okay, let me go to the workshop. Yes, tap into that. Clarify and identify what's in your hands. Assets, your strength, passions, in order to operate in your purpose. This workshop includes a workbook, group coaching sessions, and a private Facebook group, and email support, and more. What if I could help you identify your strongest skill and talent that you should be using and operating in, and a way, and then also blessing other people? Are you ready to operate in your passion and your purpose, but need to get more clarity or clear about what that is? So this workshop is for you if you need to know your why. Use my simple but creative method of zeroing in on your strengths and passions connected to your purpose. Here are some signs you are passion, purpose, focus. You are feeling unfulfilled and need confirmation with identifying again your strength, your purpose, and your inner greatness. You also believe that there is more to you and uncharted, untapped brilliance, originality, and passion. You want to discover how to package and monetize your genius, life experience, and skill set and expertise, where you can have your own workshops, your own summits, your own master classes, and speaking engagements, and travel around the world helping other people to feel fulfilled and self-love and all of that. Well, let me tell you my why for creating this workshop. I created this workshop to help you discover your inner genius and skill set. Many people wonder what their passions are, because people come to me all the time about that. I don't know what that is. And what their passions are and new purpose is for a particular season, because things change, and fail to realize that the answer could be right in front of them. Others may also see our super ability, potential brilliance, inner genius, specialization, and mastered skills that we somehow ignore or don't realize it's brand worthy and marketable as a new purpose, a side hustle, or full-time entrepreneurship. I mean, it's limitless. Don't second guess yourself after identifying your skills, your knowledge, your experience, and talent. It's important that once you identify your strength, talent, and skills and abilities, you should declare and receive it. So you need to just join this workshop. It's so much more. I could read on and on and on, but there's more information. When you go to Get Your Life Back Academy, click on the Purpose Passion Finder workshop and read the whole description and everything that is included in that workshop is lined as a virtual workshop. I'm there to help you, coach you through. I'm giving you all the strategies you need to discover, identify who you are and who you're supposed to be serving in this season. So again, you can either go to bit.ly/Purpose Passion Finder Workshop, or if you type it in, you'll come across it. Again, I need some agua because it's warm up here. My little office. So I kind of read this already with you, what you kind of get with it, what it includes. The workbook is included, a resource list for business startups, branding, and personal growth. It also includes a coaching, membership, and private Facebook group, and bonus. You get the bonuses. You get 4 recordings from my online summit that I did a couple of years ago. It was powerful, from the page to the stage, where I have different people that come in who have learned to move their vision from just something that they've written down, a journal, to actually bringing it to fruition, and they're operating in it now. And they share their stories and they share things they have overcome as well to get them to this point. So powerful. And these are all the links that you can connect with me on Instagram. You see, I'm Cheryl. Get Your Life Back. Facebook, Cheryl Howard, Get Your Life Back. Pinterest, I'm on here, Cheryl Howard. Twitter, Get Your Life Back. And I mentioned to you that for the audio podcast, this is what you have. Also Spotify. I recently also joined Spotify. So you can find my audio podcast also on Spotify, as well as iTunes, Apple, SoundCloud, Google, and YouTube. And then I have a blog called GetWhyLifeBack.com. If you have any questions and you want some answers, please leave your comments and questions either under, within the masterclass, and also via email that I mentioned at the beginning where you can connect with me at. I'm getting tongue twisted. It is time for me. I've talked so much. So I guess my mind is saying, take a breather, take some deep breaths. But anyway, I'm so glad you was part of this. You participated. I hope I left you some wonderful nuggets, some mind-setting strategies that you can put into action right now to start to enhance your quality of life, to change some things, to break up some things, and all of that good stuff. Okay. So we are done with that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Yes. So I'm so glad we did this. I just wanted to get this out the way because I just think it's just powerful and it's going to help somebody. Okay. But anyway, don't forget to go to CherylWhiteHoward.com to learn more about me. Follow me on social media. Subscribe and like my YouTube channels, my audio podcast, so you can constantly keep updated with all of the newness that I have for you. Thank you again and be blessed. So glad you was a part of this. Bye-bye, guys.